besties, welcome back to another video. You can tell by the title what this video is going to be about. I'm super excited for this. I have been wanting to get back into reading mysteries and thrillers for the longest. So we are going to be picking out some mysteries and thrillers that I am going to be reading for the week-ish. So I have been wanting to get back to this genre for so long. I have been in a slump with reading mysteries and thrillers because the last book I've read by Natasha Prieston is called Awake. That put me in a huge mystery and thriller slump. It is honestly ridiculous. So I'm hoping to find a mystery and thriller book that is going to get me out of that slump. I'm hoping to read a 5-star mystery and thriller read. I really want something fast-paced, not boring, exciting, like that I have my jaw basically on the floor. So I have a lot of mysteries and thrillers to choose from. I have my TBR card right here, and as you can tell by the background, y'all, it's a different background. I have my big chair. I'm super excited. If you've watched my past few videos, then you kind of know what's been going on. So if this is your first time watching this video, I recommend watching at least my past 2 other videos so you can kind of catch up on what's going on. So this is kind of my new reading corner. I have to get a lot more other things like prepared and finished for it, so it's not completely done. I didn't give me another bookshelf for the million of other books I'm gonna have, but I will be ordering that soon. But I'm super excited because I've been wanting to get to mysteries and thrillers for the longest, so let's go ahead and pick out a few that's on my anticipated reads. So I have a few Frida McFadden books that I've been wanting to get to for the longest. We have The Teacher by Frida McFadden. We have The Co-Worker by Frida McFadden. We have The Housemaid by Frida McFadden. So I know for sure I want to read one of her books. I just don't know which one. So I'm gonna pick out, I know I'm gonna read one of her books, so I'm gonna leave these 3 out. And then I do have a Lucy Foley book. It's called The Guest List. I got this like maybe a month or 2 ago, and I've been wanting to get to this for the longest. It looks super easy to read, and I've heard she's a really good mystery and thriller author. So I'm gonna put her book over here as well. So I actually bought this book. It's called The Cousins by Karen M. McManus. I got this actually on sale at Books A Million for like $4, and I've seen her books all over in Target, so I don't know. So this isn't really on my anticipated read, so I think I'm gonna put it back. But this is another mystery and thriller I have currently on my shelf. Another mystery and thriller I have on my shelf is The Cellar by Natasha Prieston. I've been wanting to read another one of her books for so long. I am almost caught up on all of her books. I literally have a whole bunch of her books. I think I need to read this one. It's another one called The Lost, and then she's coming out with another book in May called The Dare, so I definitely need to catch up on her other 2 before that one comes out. I want to have her completely filled out on my shelf because I love Natasha Prieston, but I'm not gonna lie, the last book definitely put me in a huge reading slump. I'm gonna put this one back on my shelf because this is really not on my anticipated reads right now. So another book that is currently on my anticipated reads, the Mindfuck series by St. Abbey. I heard this is really good. It gives a lot of like Criminal Minds / spicy romance vibes, which I'm here for, and I think it contains books 1 through 5 all wrapped in one. So this might possibly be on one of my reads for the week, so I'm gonna put this to the side. So another one that is currently on my shelf, it's called A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. It's by Holly Jackson. I've heard this series is really good. I heard the first 2 books is really good. The 3rd book a lot of people really don't like because I've heard that they say that she kind of drags on like the plot. But I have been wanting to get to this for the longest too. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like it's gonna give like, what was that popular TV show that came out and the girl I think committed suicide and they were trying to figure out why, and she kept leaving like little letters and clues. What was that show called? I don't know, I'm gonna think of it. But this book kind of gives me that vibes, and it's also kind of giving like Pretty Little Liars. I don't know. I'm put this to the side as well. So I have another book that I had picked up at the bookstore. It's called Invisible Girl by Lisa Jewell. This was actually on sale at Books A Million for like $7, so I picked that up, and I heard she's a really good author as well. I know she wrote that really good thriller that a lot of people like. I think it was called Then She Was Gone. I'm not sure, but This isn't really on my like anticipated reads, but I would not mind like picking it up just to see, and it looks like it's not that long. All right, so we have our 7 books currently picked out. I really don't know the first book I want to read, so I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of feeling one of Frida McFadden books. I don't know if I want to read The Housemaid quite yet. I think I want to read like another one of her really fast-paced books, so I'm gonna put this one to the side. So it's between The Teacher or The Co-Worker by Frida McFadden. I'm not sure which one yet. I don't know, maybe I should read the back of it. I think I'm feeling The Teacher. I don't know, I read the back of it and it looks really good. I honestly don't know how many pages this is. Wait, it's 76 chapters? Okay, let me stop because I'm gonna give everything away. I'm just gonna read it. I'm just gonna read it. I hope she's a really good mystery and thriller author because I've heard a lot about her, and if what I hear is true, I might have a lot of her books on my shelf as well. So let's read a Frida McFadden book. So look how cute this bookmark is. One of my friends actually gave this to me. Her name is Jace, but she had gave me this, and this is so cute, and it's like in my favorite color. It's like kind of like a pinkish, a little bit, I don't know if you can tell, but it's kind of like a pinkish color. So I'm gonna leave the other books. I'm gonna put the books that I'm currently not gonna get to right now like towards the back of my cart. Maybe I should turn my camera angle. I'm gonna push my other books like towards the back and bring the books I have right here in the front. That way I can just choose like which books that I'm currently in the mood to read as far as like mystery and thriller books at the moment. I feel like I'm not gonna read another Frida McFadden book, but who knows. So I'm just gonna start putting the books up here. That way I can easily just grab it and just start reading it if I'm in the mood for it. So I think right now, before I start reading this, I'm gonna record a TikTok, and then I'm actually gonna go pick up some food, so when I get back we're gonna read it, guys. I'm so excited. So I'm currently on chapter 5 of The Teacher by Frida McFadden. I haven't really read yesterday because there was a lot going on, but I'm gonna try to read a few chapters today because so far, y'all, I'm really liking it. So I'm gonna read a few more chapters and then we're gonna come back and talk about my thoughts. Chapter 18, and I don't know who's like worse, To me, this is all so, what's the word I'm looking for? It's like creepy and disturbing. Like, I'm literally on chapter 18, but I feel like something is wrong with both people, Addie and Eve. Like, I don't want to spoil it for anybody who hasn't read it, but this is literally, for me, turning out to be like a Lifetime movie, but in a good way. So I'm excited to continue reading it, but I do have some editing to do, so I think I'm going to start right here, and I think I'm going to pick back up reading later on. So I wanted to at least get the chapter possibly 30 or 40 today. I'm not sure how many chapters is in this. Each chapter is short, which I do like. I love short chapters, and I love fast-paced books too. So I'm obsessed. But this is turning out to be really good. I'm only on chapter 18, but I don't want to spoil it for anyone. But it is turning to, it's like starting to be like creepy, disturbing. Hey y'all, so it's been literally a day since we last spoke, and I literally just finished The Teacher by Frida McFadden. And oh my god, it was literally like reading a Lifetime movie, but watching it. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. And LJ is trying to come into the camera. I am going to tell you guys that I rated this book, y'all. I rated this book a 5 stars. I think I found my new favorite mystery and thriller author because I was entertained throughout the whole book. I did not want to put it down. I wanted to guess everything that was happening. The ending was just like, oh my god, are you kidding? I thought when I was reading this it was not going to be that good, but honestly it was that good. But if you have not read this yet, please go read it. This definitely got me out of my reading slump, I do have to say that. So since Frida McFadden was a really good author and I don't want to disappoint myself for my next read, I'm going to choose one of her other books that I got on my TBR card. It is The Co-Worker by Frida McFadden. We are going to read this. I really hope you don't disappoint. Please, 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 please. I really hope you don't disappoint, because I'm not going to lie, The Teacher was... Let's go ahead and read The Co-Worker, y'all. Update on The Co-Worker. I'm on part 2. I literally have no idea what's going on right now. My theory is maybe, okay, so if you haven't read it, I'm gonna leave a time right here for you guys to skip ahead. Maybe Natalie is getting framed from Dawn by Seth's wife, because Natalie was having an affair with Seth and his wife knew it. I think his wife's name is Melinda or something like that. But that's one of my theories. And then the other one of my theories is maybe Dawn, no, not Dawn, maybe Natalie has a twin that's kind of framing her. I don't know why she would, but those are my theories. But I want to read some more. I really want to try to finish this today to get started on another mystery thriller book. I don't know, we'll see. But this is so good, I literally cannot stop reading. Hey y'all, so it's literally the same day. I just got done reading Frida McFadden's The Co-Worker, and oh my god, her endings, I don't like it as much as I like The Teacher. I feel like The Teacher had way more of a plot, and like it was way more scarier and like thrilling than The Co-Worker, but The Co-Worker was still good. I rated it a 4 stars. I have to say I am obsessed with her books. It is insane. So now I don't know what I want to read. So I got my TV card right here with me. Literally like right here, and my son is right here too. So I don't know what I'm in the mood to read next, y'all. I'm thinking either The Housemaid, because I heard this is a very popular book by Frida McFadden. We have A Good Girl's Guide to Murder by Holly Jackson. We also have Lucy Folly, The Guest List. I'm kind of in the mood for like a really good like thriller that'll keep you on your toes. And I don't know if I'm going to read the Mindfuck series by S.T. Abbott. I think I'm going to save this for another vlog, but I cannot wait to get to this one. I am obsessed with the cover. Like, it's definitely giving Criminal Minds. So right now we have, I'm debating on these 3. Maybe I should read the back of it and then see. Like, since we're on a Frida McFadden's basically kick right now, I think I'm gonna take a chance and read The Housemaid by her. Her second one I think is already out, and then I cannot wait till her third one release, because I think I'm gonna go get her second one. But I hope this is really good. So this is literally turning out to like be a Frida McFadden vlog at this point, because I don't know, this might be the last book I read. It might not, but we're gonna see how this goes. I'm super excited to start, y'all. So guys, so let me just start off by saying, why haven't I read a Frida McFadden book sooner? Oh my god, I literally just finished The Housemaid by Frida McFadden. I rated this on my Goodreads a 4 stars. I almost rated it a 5 stars, but I held back because I'm not gonna lie, I love how the ending turned out. I just wish, like, if you read this book then you kind of knew what was going on, but if you haven't, please skip this, and I'm put a time right here because I don't want to spoil it for anybody who hasn't read it. I rated it a 4 stars. It was close to a 5 because I love the ending, don't get me wrong, but I wish like it would have been a little bit more suspenseful. Like if Millie and Nina teamed up to kind of took revenge on Andrew for what he was doing to the both of them, and it would have been better. I'm not gonna lie, when I was first reading this, I literally thought Nina, like, something was wrong with her, but like as it went on, I was like, ain't no way. But I'm not gonna lie though, Nina was super smart to do what she did, even though it was kind of messed up that Millie took her place and she basically set Millie up for failure. But at least she came back at the end to help Millie, and she ended up getting what she wanted anyway. But I'm not gonna lie, y'all, I am super ready to read the second book. I actually might go get it soon because I'm obsessed with this. And speaking of Frida McFadden, I finished her other 2 books too, The Co-Worker and The Teacher, and I love The Teacher better than The Co-Worker. I feel like The Co-Worker could have had like a better ending as far as like suspense wise and thriller wise, but reading these 2 books, it literally felt like a Lifetime movie was happening before my eyes in a good way. I completely enjoyed reading these 3 books for my mystery and thriller reads. I don't know, I really enjoyed it because I wanted to pick up Frida McFadden books for so long, but I literally did not know this was going to turn into like a Frida McFadden vlog. I thought I was going to read other thriller books. but I didn't, and I'm not mad about it because I'm super glad I decided to read Frida McFadden. I've been dying, literally, to read a mystery and thriller book from reading previous other books. I don't know. And then after I wrap this up, I'm going to record another video soon. So all in all, if I was to rate Frida McFadden as a thriller and mystery author, she would definitely get a 5 stars for me because I love her books. Like, her and Natasha Prieston kind of have a similar writing style, but their endings are completely different. Whereas like Natasha Prieston leaves you literally on a cliffhanger, Frida McFadden has twists and turns at the end of her book, but her book is more summed up than Natasha Prieston's, and I have to appreciate both of those authors, especially when it comes to thrillers. And yeah, I'm super excited to get back and read some more books. Thank you guys for watching. I love you guys so much. Please subscribe to me if you haven't already to stay posted on my other video, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, besties.